So, anyway, parasocials. Yeah, do you know what a parasocial is? A parasocial is a person who develops a crush on someone, maybe a celebrity, maybe not a celebrity. It could be anyone. You could have like maybe a coworker, maybe someone you just see, maybe right. A lot of people develop parasocial relationships with news anchors, right? Cashiers that they see often, right? Yeah, the loneliness epidemic, right? And parasocials. I know. It's kind of like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my ear. Anyway, um, mm-hmm. But yeah, like right, look now I'm Dick Cheney, and right, um, so parasocials develop these intense feelings for people that they don't have relationships for or with. Right. Right. Yeah. People that they maybe see semi regularly or maybe right they don't know at all. But yeah, they don't know at all. And they develop these obsessions. Yeah, they're really the scourge of society. And then they expect you they're right to take their feelings their feelings about about their I don't fucking know. It's not real. It's all imaginary. It's all in their fucking head. It's not real. None of that's real. None of that's real. Parasocialism isn't real. And right, and they get absolutely fucking psychotic when you refuse to acknowledge the relationship or their feelings or you try to push them away. They're basically just like stalkers on steroids. Right. Yeah, the fucking Delulus. They're pure delusional. Yeah, that's what it was the other night. And yeah, right, just pure delusion. They have these misplaced feelings and emotions for people that they don't have relationships with. Like you don't have a relationship with that person in real life, but in your imagination or fantasy land or what the goddamn fuck ever, they become like super crazy. So, right. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, Janie's wives. Yeah, there's probably 10,000 parasocials like attached to him. No shit. No shit. In addition to the people who catfishes him. Right. It's a never-ending fucking issue. People catfishing as, you know, him. Right. And then also the parasocial relationships. Oh, we paused it. My mom came in. Anyway. But yeah, the parasocial. So they develop these relationships that they have no basis in reality, and then have expectations of faithfulness that are grossly misplaced. Right, because you're not really in a relationship with those people. And anything that threatens their fantasy life, when reality bumps up against their fantasy life, they take really gross, overreaching actions, right, to squash reality, the reality of the situation, right. mm, yeah, which brings us to volunteer club. Right. A lot of volunteer club have deemed themselves my BDSM master. Oh, I'm the master of that girl. Yeah, we're in a BDSM. Yeah, no, that's not consensual. None of that is consensual. And they've stopped going to parties because they're afraid of Eric. Yeah, and my cousins. Yeah, they're afraid of my cousins being there. So they've stopped, like, worming into parties. Right. Yeah, and events. They stopped that because they're afraid of juggalos. And, oh, juggalos might be there. You don't want to go. And, it's a possibility. Yeah, cousins. And, right. A lot of my cousins are juggalos. And, so they're afraid of juggalos, so they won't go. And now they've started going to business meetings and apparently begging for autographs. You're completely disruptive. You're not welcome at all. So we're gonna get Life to set up a screening process for business meetings, and you're not welcome. You're absolutely not welcome. So then, furthermore, what they do when they get in there is they make themselves judges of who's allowed, and you're not welcome. You're absolutely not welcome, and I wouldn't trust them with my fucking signature. Yeah, I mean, they're just fucking weirdos who show up. Volunteer club weirdos who show up and beg for autographs, which they sell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of fucking weirdos. Right. So, yeah, Life's gonna put together a screening process of who can actually get in. So there's gonna be a screeners now because it's enough. It's enough. It's enough from all of you. But parasocials, no, none of that. And right, yeah. Another problem with the parasocials is that they look at my real life relationships and says, "Oh, that was probably just you had a crush on that guy because you know who that is," and rah, 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 rah. They, you know, people that you lived with, like lived with in the same house, and they'd be like, "She's probably just a parasocial to him," and that's probably just not real. But no, lived with, and then so all of that's got to go. All the parasocials got to go, and all that volunteer club bullshit's got to go too. You're just not welcome. Thanks.